Good morning everyone. So we're staying at the Ayers Rock Resort. We're in the campground section obviously, but it's a full resort. There's hotels, apartments, there's a supermarket, petrol station, swimming pools, bars, restaurants, nice grassed areas, big trees, all that sort of stuff. So they really cater for everyone. So we're really roughing it, right? But we got in a day early, so we couldn't check in to the campsite we've booked. We had to go to this campsite that we were at last night for one night, pack up, move to where we're going to be for another 4 days. Just walking up Naninga Lookout, just at the back of our campground, and oh wow, how awesome is that? Can't believe there's no one else up here. Yeah, so Uluru, hey, the heart of Australia. So I'm actually I'm viewing this as a little bit of a pilgrimage, to be honest, because that's 15 k's away. It's breathtaking. The heart of Australia, both physically, right in the centre, and spiritually as well. Obviously it holds significant importance to the Aboriginals, but I mean, as a Westerner, I think it's pretty impressive as well. Yeah, so anyway, as I was saying, moving our campsite in a couple of hours to where we're going to be. Miranda's father, auntie and cousin, they're going to be here as well. So the temperatures forecast for while we're here are high 30s, low 40s, so we're probably going to be hitting those swimming pools a fair bit, I'd say. But obviously we're going to be checking out Uluru as well. There's heaps of different walks and things that you can do around the rock. You know, there's the full lap, which is 10.5 k's, and I plan to get up super early tomorrow and go for a run all the way around, so I can't wait for that. And then obviously you got the Olgas as well. You can actually walk all the way underneath them and through them and around them. Yeah, so I reckon that we're going to be going there a couple of times at least. Sunset, I'll be there for sunrise tomorrow, hopefully. Hold me to it. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. It speaks for itself. Anyway, got to get back, got to pack up and move to our designated campsite. So, we'll catch you in a bit. So, finally all set up in the new location. Miranda's father and auntie and cousin just turned up. David, her cousin, brought his son Lawrence as well, same age as Cameron, so the kids are going to have a great time playing. It's absolute scorching hot at the moment, so I don't think we're doing much today. Maybe this evening we're going to go to Uluru for sunset, so we're probably just going to go and have a little swim, I think. And the kids are looking forward to that, aren't you? Yeah. We'll treat the kids to a splash in the pool, and I think the adults are going to look forward to it as well. Alright, so we're all set up. Got the awning up so we can get into the shade, and we'll go for a swim in a little bit.
Yeah. Only one kid would survive.
Dinner before sunset at the rock, eh?
Yeah, it should be good.
Yeah, can't wait.
Yeah.
First close look at it. Seen it in a distance, 15 k's away. It's going to be good to get right up close to it. You've already seen it up
Well,
close,
I think the sunset viewing is from a distance.
What do you mean?
You don't go straight up to it for the sunset because you need to see the whole rock.
Oh, so I'll be right next to it tomorrow morning on my morning run. I'm going to get up early. Is that alright? Miranda gets the whole bed when I get up early. You know, alarm set, 5 o'clock, get up, have a coffee. Hopefully get to the rock for, I don't know, 6 o'clock, 10k run. You want to join me?
No.
I will.
Well, there you go, Jack.
I don't think you make 10.5 k's. So what are you cooking for dinner?
Oh, just heating up some spaghetti.
Oh yeah. It's not just spaghetti. I mean, look at it. Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. I'm so lucky.
Mm-hmm.
How are you?
Hungry and hot.
Well, you don't need me talking. I'll let Uluru speak for itself. Good morning, everybody. So it's about 5:30. Sunrise is at 10 to 7. Sorry, I'm gonna have to whisper a little bit because the kids are sleeping right there. Bonus, Miranda's gonna come for the run this morning. She's not gonna come all the way around. She's just gonna do some of the little walks and take photos and have a look and all that sort of stuff. We're gonna leave the kids here. We got Grandpa sleeping in the tent next door, so he's gonna look out for them. If they need anything, they're just going to go see him, right? Sunrise is at 10 to 7, so I'm hoping to be running by 6:30, something like that. You'll be able to see by 20 past 6, so I'm really excited, really looking forward to this run actually. Having my morning coffee, knowing that I'm going to be running around Uluru first thing this morning, it's going to be magic. Sunrise just starting to happen over there. I'm going.
Alright, see you later.
Love you. Enjoy your peace and quiet. See ya. Oh, let's go. Jeez, I tell you what. It's impressive from a distance, but it's even more impressive when you're right up next to it. So I'm just coming around the side. I couldn't have timed it better. The sun's just rising and the colour on that rock. Unfortunately, this is a culturally sensitive area, you can't film. But there's a sign just up here. Just gonna come past and, oh yep, I can film now. Check this. Oh, those colours are just jaw-dropping.
So that was Kata Tjuta Gorge. I probably mispronounced that, so sorry. It's an area of quiet respect, they said. So you go in quietly, they would go in quietly from the side to not scare away any animals. And just away from the gorge here, they have provided the most beautiful bench here made out of wood. And they invite you just to sit and reflect of the stories that you have been reading along the walk, and the traditions that they're not, you know, that they're passing down to people. And yeah, I don't know, it's hard to describe the feeling reading those stories and thinking about what it must have been like in those times, and then to sit here right at the base of the rock, which is just really overwhelming anyway because this is so big. It's yeah, I don't know, it's hard to describe the feeling that it brings. It's pretty spectacular. Wow, I should probably start making my way back. Craig's probably finished the whole base of the rock here, and I've probably gone maybe not far. I don't know, there's just too many signs and too much too many stories to take, and it's hard to rush it. So I don't know how long it would actually take if you were walking it, because just to take that all in and really absorb it, you need quite a bit of time. So, but I should probably make my way back and see if Craig's finished his run, and then head back to camp, and we'll see what the day brings for us.
Well, after the hot, sweaty run around Uluru this morning, we decided to treat ourselves this afternoon. We went to Sails in the Desert. It's one of the hotels in Ayers Rock Resort. Lovely grounds, magnificent pool, kids had a blast. The adults might have had a cheeky little beer. And now we're off to dinner. There's another little restaurant here called Outback Bar and Grill. Pizzas, burgers, chips. You can also pick your own steak and cook it yourself. They've got a whole bunch of hot plates and grills set up. So we're going there for dinner, and then we're taking off on a little trip on a bus to go and see the Field of Lights. It's like a I asked Miranda and she goes, it's a Field of Lights. So I guess we'll find out what that's all about when we get there. How was that, Miranda? Tell us your most favourite part of the Field of Lights.
Getting back on the bus.
We'll put an image in. Why don't you tell us about the Field of Lights, Cam?
Thing that looked like a toy snake, so I picked it up.
Yeah.
And then it wriggled at me and opened its mouth, so I flung it into the Field of Lights.
He picked it up. He had no idea it was a real snake.
It looks like
and then this one is terrified of snakes and stomped her whole way back to the bus. Oh, good morning. We're gonna head to Uluru nice and early with everyone. So our kids, Miranda's dad, auntie, her cousin's son, Lawrence. The kids haven't been right up to the rock yet. They're itching at it. We've been here 3 nights now. They've only seen it from the sunset viewing platform we went to on the first night. So yeah, they're really looking forward to it, but we've just been getting up too late for the kids to go, because it just gets too hot. So all the kids are wanting to do is go in the swimming pool, which is sort of fair enough. Yeah, so I'm gonna finish my coffee, finish my stroll, watch the sun for a little bit more, go back, quick bite of breakfast, and then we're off to the rock again. For many generations, the elders taught the young boys in this cave how to travel the country and survive. Generations of grandfathers painted these pictures like a teacher uses a school blackboard to teach the boys how to track and hunt. The boys would then be taken into the bush to learn about country, where the water holes are, where to find animals, where to source materials for tools and weapons. Well, I've got to say, that cultural centre was a real treat. No photos or filming in there, so we've got no footage of in there, but it's well worth stopping by. I thought it might just be like a little souvenir shop, but it wasn't. It was absolutely fantastic. Loads of artwork, souvenirs, artifacts. And there was some boomerangs and some spears and some little carved snakes and all that sort of stuff. There was souvenirs as well. There was a little shop there. The kids all got an icy pole or a soft drink. But yeah, that was a fantastic little cultural centre. Heaps of information, heaps of traditional stories, and how the Aboriginal people reclaimed the land and how it got renamed, or they got back Ayers Rock and renamed it Uluru, what it was originally called. But yeah, if you're ever here, cultural centre, definitely go and check it out. So no visit to Uluru Kata Tjuta National Park is complete without a visit out to the old resort of Kata Tjuta, as it's properly known. It's about 50 kilometres back towards the WA border from the Ayers Rock Resort. So we're all headed out there. There's a bunch of little walks and things that you can do through the, what are they called? Through the rocks, through the Kata Tjutas. Bunch of walks through the rocks. Yeah, seen some footage of it. It's quite remarkable, isn't it? Yeah.
One thing to take note though, if the temperatures are over 36 degrees, they'll shut the park at 11 AM. So just bear that in mind. We've had really hot days, and luckily today it's not supposed to get too hot, so we haven't had to rush out there to try and complete the walk before it closes.
Yeah, so today's the first day that the temperature's below 35 since we've been here, isn't it? It's only, well, the outside temp on the dash on the car says it's 26, which it feels quite chilly. I'm in a long sleeve shirt.
Yeah.
After, 35, almost 40 degree days most of the time we've been on the road, 26 is quite chilly. Yeah, but I mean, what is it? 11:15, head out there, do a bunch of the walks. This is our last full day at the national park, so this will be the last little bit we do. When we get back to the campsite, we're just going to start packing up. Quick easy dinner before we depart and head to our next destination tomorrow. So we've got a couple of walk options here. Not too sure if everyone's going to be up for the full circuit, which is a 7.4 kilometre round trip. The next biggest one is 5.5 kilometres and the easiest one is 2.2. I'm thinking what's probably going to happen, we brought 2 cars, so we'll probably split up into 2 groups because I really want to do a full circuit. I'll see what everyone else is up for, but I think probably the majority of them are going to only want to do the little one. Find yourself sort of speechless, don't you?
Yeah.
Like lost for words. Like you don't really need to say anything. You just need to stop and look. Dropping one by one, and then there were 4. Me and the 3 kids. We're gonna do the full circuit, 7.4 k's in total. So we've got another 5 k's from this point. And maybe I should question my parenting skills, but I think they'd be capable. Got the water, take our time. I reckon we might even beat your mum and Aunt Michelle back to the car. We'll find out. Anyway, as long as though no one rolls an ankle and I don't have to carry him out of here, this is going to be absolutely spectacular. Probably about a K into our 5K trip. The kids are actually doing really well. Keeping themselves amused, eh buddy? Give you a race? No? Oh, good choice.
I want to save my energy.
Save your energy. Where's my postcard? Well done, guys. High five. We made it.
We made it.
Yes. Yes. Well done, guys. How you doing?
No, good.
Struggling?
Yeah.
Your legs tired?
Yeah.
You all hiked out?
Yeah.
This is the last one, mate. It's called Walper Gorge, 2.6 kilometre return. So we're probably already halfway to the end and then back again. We'll have an icy pole when we get back to the camper.
Yes.
Look how beautiful it is. Just look at that. We've had one drop off already. The kids are ready to pack it in, but the promise of an icy pole convinced them otherwise.
Yep.
How about you?
Okay.
You look, you know, prepared with your hairnet, and it's quite a look.
It is.
It's quite a look.
Not out here for a fashion show.
Don't worry, I'm not hurrying.
Just saying to Miranda, when you're standing in the middle of the two rises and you look up, it actually makes you feel a little bit dizzy. Some of those little holes are homes to birds as well. I saw a little bird duck into one of them. It looks so small. What's it like, guys?
I'm done.
Why is that? What's the matter?
It's just a square box with tables. That's what you come all this way for, a square box with tables that have giant holes in them.
Have you ever heard of the saying, it's not the destination, it's the journey?
Yeah,
Think about that when you walk back.
still.
It's the journey that makes all the difference. Maybe one day he'll understand. I was exactly the same. Hello.
Hello.
And what do you think? Did you hear what I said to Cameron?
No.
Okay, I'm going to drop a little bit of wisdom on you here. It's not the destination, which is where we are now. It's the journey that counts. Do you understand?
But my legs were tired as soon as we got on the track.
Do you know what that means though?
No.
You've got to enjoy the journey. That's where all the adventure is. It's not the destination. Sometimes it is, but most of the time it's the journey. Yeah. The destination's pretty good if you ask me.